Welcome back to the call. This is Black Wall Street, Texas. For our Saturday call, we've experienced a few technical difficulties, but we're back. We're back, and I'm going to wait a few others to join us back in as well. Welcome to the call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited to be here, serving Black business owners and doing God's work. This movement that we're doing here today is not our own movement. It is a spiritual movement, and we embrace and welcome anyone who's looking to build better communities. Go ahead. If you have someone that needs to be on the call, share this with them so that they can join us next week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The time now is actually 9:15, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hope you can see the screen. This is Texas Black Wall Street weekly meeting, and let me put it in presenter mode. There it goes. And I will be allowing those to join the meeting as they come in. We were able to, had to restart, so they're coming back in. Thanks for joining the Black Wall Street, Texas weekly meeting. We have an agenda, and this agenda that you're seeing, we're just going to be using the agenda to guide our discussion for today. We always start off with an open prayer and share the 7 spiritual markers. So today I will do the prayer. Good morning, all. We'll start this by saying, thank you, Jesus, for all the many blessings that you have already stored upon us. We come to you as humble and as we know how to be. And we ask that you guide us in the direction and the spirit in which we should be in this moment, right here, right now. These and other blessings we're asking in thy son, Jesus' name. Amen. Now, let's go into the 7 spiritual markers. These are the spiritual markers that are the guiding markers for Black Wall Street, USA. It is the Spirit of the Lord, Spirit of wisdom, Spirit of understanding, Spirit of counsel, Spirit of power, Spirit of knowledge, Spirit of fear of God. Now, you can visit Black Wall Street USA or blackwallstreet.org and go in depth with understanding what these spiritual markers are. Now, let's go back into our introduction for the people who are currently on the call. We normally introduce our name and the company that we would like to focus on, because a lot of time people enter this space, have multiple businesses, but due to time, we can only focus on one of the business introductions. So here I'll start with an introduction. I'm Janice Little. The company that I'm going to focus on today is The Graduate's Gift. The Graduate's Gift is a service-based company that provides support services to graduates and their parents. We provide financial literacy of trading, as well as digital marketing. Those are the area of focus that we provide services. The support services also include scholarship application reviews and resume reviews. We do mock interviews with our students, and then we provide support counseling services to the parents as well. That's the name of my company. Now I'm going to pass it on to the next person on the call.
Hi, I'm Karen Reeves, and the business I want to focus on today is Core Fast Tax. And since this is October the 5th, if you have not filed your taxes, you have 10 days if you got an extension in April. So I do personal, business, and corporate tax returns. I do nonprofits. So uh, I also do if you have an issue with the IRS and you need someone to get on a call with them to understand what's going on with your account. I can do that as well. So just reach out to me at corefasttax.com. That's KOAR fasttax.com. That's my website.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Are there any other business owners on the call today? Being that this is a Zoom, I can see it's just the two of us. So we're going to move right on into the old business section. And with the old business section, we're going to do the UEI number update. And I'll share with the group that I am still working with SAM.gov. I have acquired the UEI number, but have run into some other challenges. And the challenge is with verifying my TIN number, which is the EIN number. And the problem has been with the government, you can't use words like "the" in your business name. And when I registered my business, I used the word "the" and I used an apostrophe in the name. And when I registered with the IRS, couldn't use the word "the" or the apostrophe. So now when they're verifying, it is two different names. So I'm going through the challenge of getting verified with the business name. So I have resubmitted the application and I'm waiting to hear back so that I could get the cage number. So this is all part of the process. Ms. Karen, you have any updates that you'd like to share regarding the UEI numbers?
No, I haven't went back on there to see. I think it did get approved. I haven't even looked to see about the case number. I need to spend some time look and see if everything else is okay before that money start rolling in.
Yes, 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 yes. Now on here it says new business identifying key politician. We actually did that, identifying the key politician and sent those letters last week. But we're going to give an update on some of the results that we've had from actually sending those letters of business introductions to the different politicians. And I would like to share, I've had exactly 4 responses from the letters that were sent. One of the responses from Senator Jane Huffman's office was truly amazing because she actually had her education policy, and it was the policy analyst of education, to call me to find out more about my business and to actually engage in a conversation to see how we can collaborate. And at the time, they didn't have any particular project, but she wanted to acknowledge that they did receive the letter and wanted to introduce herself as the person of contact. So I agreed to follow up with her periodically to share that we're still here available to serve. I've also received a couple of email responses. I received one from the Representative Benny Thompson in Mississippi. His office actually sent a newsletter sharing with what was going on in the Mississippi area. And in that newsletter, they had information about crime survivor victim grant that Mississippi received. And I reached out to them to follow up on that information to see how a company would be able to apply for those funds, a company or individual. And they refer me back to the funding source to get more information, but being able to engage individuals from the office, I think is a very positive step, because not only now are they familiar with my business, but they know that I'm an individual that's going to be connecting with them consistently. So that those two were key introduction. I received an email response from Ted Cruz's office just to tell me that he was working in the Capitol and couldn't respond to anything else. That was all the email just said, that he was busy in the Capitol. And I received another email response, and it was just a thank you for sharing the email, and they were looking into it. So, Ms. Reese, did you receive any responses on your letters?
I not only received a response, after the call, I was at an event, and my state representative came to the event. And so, of course, I wanted to challenge what we had learned. And so I was like, Senator Sherman, I just learned that if I send you a letter, that you'll respond. And so he was walking fast, but he nodded yes. And then I ended up talking to someone in his office, and he also said that they do try to respond. So that was really exciting to actually run into someone that we had just spoken about. So that night, I sent out my letters. I sent it out to two, Cara Sherman and Yvonne Davis. And so this week, I got an email from State Representative Davis and asking what did I want to discuss on a phone call with her, and I responded. So it was just really good to know that they do respond. Uh, I felt really good about that.
Yes, yes, yes. Super excited. It's all about building the relationships so that they are not only receiving it, but they are truly connecting with the small business owner. So that when we are in the position to get funds from them, they know it wasn't like they didn't have a relationship with us. So that was good. Now, today we're going to focus on what we learned on Monday with the knowledge we gained from Mr. Daly. We're going to implement it. He shared those ChatGPT prompt questions, and we can go and implement some of those prompts. Let me go to ChatGPT. You still can see my screen, right? Okay, let me go to ChatGPT. I don't want to close that up accidentally. Here's ChatGPT. And, oh, I should have done I'm going to use, let's see the email. And I'm going to copy this. from Mr. Daly's email. And go back to ChatGPT. Let's see. Okay, let's see where copy the scope of work, insert the name. Let me do this right here. Now, you all will see, this is how I am doing this. I'm gonna go, there is a proposal, a RFP that's due this week.
You could, they can also take it to Word
Okay,
and enter in those those answers.
before I'll do that
And
as
copy
well.
the chat. Just whichever way is easier for them.
I would do it so it
But
can,
you gotta
for
get the
easy
website.
editing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me go to, no. Mm, okay, I am looking for, I received a proposal. Name, Sugarland, Texas. Insert local website or census tract information. Do you know where we would get the track utilizing demographics of the, do you know where we would get that from and make the proposal compliant with procurement? Okay. Okay. Create a program for the platform of copy and paste the scope of work. Let me go over here because this is something that is happening this week. Let's see. Mhm.
So
There you have. This is what I'm looking for. And this is what they're looking for. They're looking for let me open it where I can see all of it. Let's see. RFP packet here. And we will. Okay, proposal requirement. It's for 5 year. I'm looking for the scope of work, right?
oh, okay. I thought that comes from your your summary.
Well, I thought you look to see what they're looking for to put the scope of work. Instruction comply required. Mm. To make sure that it was aligned with what they're looking for. Or the scope of service. See, scope and specification. Okay, here. Right here, scope of service is right here. So I'm gonna copy this and add it over here.
Well, at this point, we wouldn't have that. would
What
we?
you mean?
You actually have a proposal to go look at. Is this for when we actually have a proposal, or is this for a chat helping us find a proposal with our scope of work?
Well, I don't know. Because see, and that's why it's good to have the conversation. Because I was thinking after we had found the proposal or where we were applying, that was what I was thinking. Create a program to create a proposal to perform the scope of work.
You enter the city.
The city, the state,
I'm
the
doing
demographics, utilizing the demographics. I don't know.
Insert the local website or the census track information. Search for the census track information.
Create a proposal for the program to perform the scope of work. And then I put for the graduate's gift. Okay. And the proposal comply with the applicable procurement laws, eligibility. Please ensure to incorporate a projected budget and aligned with. So what do you think? I mean, I found this was a scope of work that they're looking for. Well, you don't know either. Huh?
Go ahead and do it that way. I'm doing it with my business and my scope, and we're gonna see what happens.
Okay. And it's good that we're doing some type of action. So if it's wrong, okay. Well, we took action to do something. And it's actually utilizing the demographics of, I'm just gonna put Texas or the United States because, no, Texas, because this grant is Texas. Insert local website of census. I don't have, do you know where I can get that from?
What?
This local website or census track
I
information?
copied census track and I put it into Google, and I told it to give me the census track for DeSoto, Texas.
Okay, let me go to Google. Census tract for Fort Bend County. Oh, actually, that's Harris County where that proposal is. Texas. And okay, so just copy the website and put it in there. That website,
It brought up the census track, and I copied the whole little thing.
the whole thing.
Yeah, it told me square, how many miles and what DeSoto was made up of, and I just copied it and inserted it in that block.
Okay,
Um,
it's with census geographics. Mhm.
what-
Let me just put this here to see what comes up. Mm. Oh gosh. Referencing mapping. No.
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I'm just gonna copy this and put it in there. See, let ChatGPT go to work
Right.
instead of me.
It'll figure it out.
Mhm. Yep. The website or census track information. Mm, paste and make a proposal compliant with the applicable laws on the review. So let me go back to the proposal. Mm, go back to the proposal. Mm, mm, okay. Mm, okay. I guess right here are the applicable laws. Put this in there. Mm, mm, okay. And come down here. Please ensure to incorporate a budget. Insert funding line from the NF. What? Do you know where the funding NOFO is?
No, we're gonna search Google for that.
Okay, we're gonna search Google for the funding from line from NOFO. Let's see, Google,
We don't know
give
what
us,
NOFO
I
is.
don't even know what it is either. Funding from NOFO,
Yeah, I'm saying.
that's what it says. Understanding, oh, look at here. What does it say? To get the
That's the
budget,
funding opportunity.
huh?
That's what the NOFO is. Funding.
Notice the funding opportunity. So if we're supposed to get, what it say? Insert funding from the NOFO. So let's see on the proposal, did they have that a line on here? The pricing, this is all I see.
Okay,
The
water website.
only thing I see about, I see the funding here and the pricing. Oh gosh. It doesn't have everything, but let's see. Mm. Mm. This page is for reference on implementing. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna go back up here and copy this pricing thing and let it do something using this information. Because they're including the fee. Copy, put that in here. Hey, where was that funding thing located? Right here.
Put mine in chat. You at?
And then let chat go to work. Paste.
I did something so basic, you know,
Mm,
just because I just want to see how it works. So,
Okay. I am gonna copy this, paste it in chat. Take all this out and put this in it, paste. And then let it go to work. Okay, sure. Proposal for contracting service to them, the graduates give. Okay. Gosh, take this off here. How do I get this off so I can see?
oh, it created my scope of work,
Okay,
and
that's what it did over here too. For each position.
target population impact is similar for low-income companies addressing financial need. Lines with public bidding and procurement law.
Based on the recent U.S. Census data, Texas has a highly diverse with significant Hispanic, Latino, African American educational need reflects this diversity, and our service will consider the unique culture and socioeconomic, particularly in Houston, Galveston area. Okay. Advisor rate per day, $1,500 per day. 200, let me just say, yeah, so this could move. Wow.
Oh,
You see all this? Wow.
it came up with my contract exceeding 50,000.
Okay,
Right.
it's nice, yeah. Even though this here is social workers.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
it's nice. Now let me see how I can get it out of here and
You gave it the budget?
no, it gave me that budget.
Oh, it did.
I copied and paste the what came from the proposal.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did.
Mhm.
And I probably would change those hours. And see, as the project submitted reflects a quantity, one price. We are committed to offering discounted or adjustment for larger orders per their requirement. All prices incorporate their administrative fee, which is 0.5%, and reflect cost efficiency for their division. Our project budget is as follows. Projected budget. Okay. So now I just need to take this down and add my information. Let's see, share the chat. Where am I gonna share? Create a link and share it via email. I don't want to share on a public link, no. Nope. I am. Nope. Not trying to do that extra. Maybe I just need to copy and paste and put it in the Word. No, there's the download here. No, prompt template, create a proposal. And cancel. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, so they give 2 responses on this. Okay, I'm just gonna copy it and paste it into a Word doc. Oh, later. So Karen, how are you coming over there?
Oh, I got,
You got it? All right, all right.
yeah.
Yes, I am definitely gonna use this to submit that other proposal. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, make it more relevant to what we have. Because instead of counselors, we have social workers and consultants. Yeah, yeah, we got all those. We just don't have the counselors. Everything else we have. And I will have to change the licensure. We do the counseling services, but we're licensed social workers. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, yeah. I just have to figure out how I can just get it out of Chat GPT other than sharing it that way, because it doesn't,
Will it allow you to go and copy it?
I don't see where I can just,
Mm. Where you start it and just copy.
just hold it and copy it down like this.
Yeah.
Just copy it like that, keep it simple.
You
Don't
put-
overthink. See, when Ask AI, it lets you copy it. It has a thing, it copies it for you and you can just paste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this here, let me see how I can do it over here. And then just delete all this and put what I just got in there. Okay. And then this look like a foreign language. You see that?
And
You see what happened when I try to paste it there?
no,
You can't see that look like a foreign language?
uh-uh.
You can't see my screen?
It's still on chat.
Oh, you don't see here? This screen here?
Still on chat.
Oh, so you can't see my document, my Word document.
No.
Oh, well, when I pasted, it did do the price and the scope and everything. It did everything for me. But at the end of the copy and paste, there's a foreign language at the bottom.
Yeah,
So
because you copied it.
I'm just gonna delete all that
Yeah. You
and
copied too much.
what'd you say? I copied too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. And okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So now this has already done it for me. And Yep, yep, yep. Yep. And let me erase that response one. Scope is pleased to submit a proposal for contracting services. Our program specializes in providing professional service, including advisory, coaching, counseling, speaking, and tailoring to meet the unique needs of various divisions. Our proposal service will be designed to support the mission at the highest service of education, workforce development, and community engagement. Advisors provide strategic advisement on, okay, coaches provide development. No, we're gonna change this to, because I don't want to work with the teachers, I want to work with the parents. And to prove, okay. Mhm. All right, Miss Karen. You have any announcements or anything? Because we have 5 more minutes. And you know, I have that other meeting
No, I
right
don't.
after this, no announcement. I will share that NAACP is still hosting the Business and Community Showcase event on November 16th. And what I like to have Black Wall Street, for us to have presence at that event. And maybe we can have like a little booth or table, like for sign up and things like that, because nonprofits do get to set up for free. So maybe that's something we can explore having at that event to bring some visibility about the work that we're doing here at Black Wall Street, USA. What are your thoughts about that?
That sounds good. When is it?
November 16th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of time to pull some things together. Check with Dr. G to see if we have like a pop-up banner with Black Wall Street, Texas, or Black Wall Street, USA, to see if we have anything so that we could start getting others actively engaged with Black Wall Street.
Okay.
All right, well, you go on and have an absolutely amazing day. I appreciate all that you do to help me stay on track and continue to try to grow these businesses and serve others.
All
All
right. I appreciate you.
righty, okay, bye-bye.